it's Lexi and I'm back with another what sold last week. So this was the middle week of November, from Sunday the 15th to Saturday the 21st of November 2020. And it is what sold during that time on my 4 platforms, or well, only 3 this week. But so if you're new here, welcome. I am a part-time reseller. I go thrifting, I go to garage sales, I go to estate sales. Sometimes people even donate things to me and I flip them online for a profit. And it's how I'm able to stay at home with my son and only work very, very part-time as my my day job as a oncology nurse. So let's just hop right on into Poshmark and see how we did. So I'm looking down because I have the pictures that I'm going to show you here on my phone so I can tell you what sold. Alright, so we've got these Black Panther kids vans. I think they were like toddler infant size. 5. They were in amazing condition. They actually still had the sticker inside of them, and I think they said they were samples, which I've never sold anything that was a sample before. But I think I picked these up for about $4 and they sold for $15 in a fairly short amount of time. Okay, so this was a good flip. This was a vintage Christian Dior blazer, and I will actually put in the cards the the thrift with me where I missed this piece. You can see it like as I'm filming, but I didn't look at it. Luckily I went back and it was still there and I picked it up for $4. It was wool. It was very good condition. The only issue was that one of the arms was missing a button, but this sold for $40 on an offer to likers very quickly. So this one, this Walt Disney cassette and book set. So the books and the cassettes, they match up, so you could listen to Snow White and you can listen to it and then you can follow along in the book. I think it was from like 1979 if I'm not mistaken. It was really cool. This particular one was a little beat up, and I wasn't able to test the cassettes, so I had it listed for 30 and someone offered me 10. I countered, I think, with 20, because I did only pay $2 for it and it was in really bad condition. I mean, you know, it looked like it was in bad condition and I didn't know if the tapes worked. So she countered back with 15 and she told me that she purchased a tape player for her daughter for her birthday and, you know, didn't want to take a chance, too big of a chance on these not working, and she did. She pulled all my heartstrings and I went ahead and let it go for 15. But like I said, I only paid 10 for it. So after Poshmark fees, I still made a $10 profit. I mean, I only paid 2 for it, so I still made a $10 profit. So I'm good with that. I hope. She hasn't, I don't think it's been delivered yet, but I'm really anxious to hear if they actually work. I thought about getting a tape player, but it was during my list 350 items in October challenge that I listed this, and I was just trying to like pump out those listings, and so I ended up listing quite a few things that I had set aside because they needed fixing or they needed testing, and honestly all the things still sold without being tested, so all that time wasted just sitting on my shelf. Okay, so then we've got these these are called something and I don't remember what, but they're black leather ballet flats. These were in really, really great condition. They were like a size 6, so they were on the smaller size, but they sold for $30 on an offer to me. This is a really cute piece. It's a brand new with tags. Bio or Bring It On is the brand of scrubs. I used to wear this brand of scrubs before I found this other brand that's my favorite. They're so cute because it was like Christmas, but they were cupcakes, Christmas designs. I picked these up really long time ago, probably over a year ago at this point. Some were 50 cents, some were $2.50, and I only had like 2 that were designs like this. I'm shocked this sat for so long. I think it might have been a smaller size though. I think it might have been like an extra small or small, so that might be why. So someone offered 15, so I went ahead and took it. So this nice, beautiful, wish it was my size, Torrid new with tag swimsuit I bought for $10 off of Facebook Marketplace, and it sold for $40. to offer to likers. This was a really surprising, but it's just another one of those times when, you know, I say it all the time, style over brand. There's way more that goes into reselling and what's gonna sell than strictly brand, okay? Or cost of goods, okay? That I should do a whole video about that, honestly. Hey, so I had to go, my toddler, I have a 3-year-old. So if you hear anything in the background, I'm sorry, it's him and his movie, and he's wild. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a video about, like, not necessarily like what to pick up, because I'm very much like, you do you, you know, I'm gonna do me. But when I first started out, I had like certain ideas about what I needed to pick up, and it has changed so much over the last year and a half. And so like this is a perfect example of my thought process when I pick things up. I picked up these LuLaRoe one size leggings because of 2 reasons. They were in immaculate condition, like the inner thighs were perfect, there was no pilling, they still felt so very soft, and 2, the design. So I don't pick up LuLaRoe leggings unless they are very good condition and the design is something sought after, or keywords are really good. And so I knew that medical professionals are gonna, you know, look up things. There's doctors, there's nurses. I mean, any kind of like phlebotomist could have been worn these. I mean, that's why I picked them up. Yes, I did pay, like, they were in the children's department, so I think I only paid $3 or $4, but I would have paid $5 for them, which you think is crazy, but I would have. And the reason is because I knew that they were going to be searched for and hopefully a quick flip, and they sold in less than 12 hours, okay? For $12. But like that, I mean, so $12 minus 3, 9. So let's say I paid $4 for them, so that's an easy $5. I didn't do anything. So yeah, let's get off my soapbox. Then I sold this really random Christmas pillow, said Joy to the World. It was super cute. I sold it for $9 and offered to likers. This was free, in like a big box I had purchased at an estate sale with stuff that I wanted, and this was one of the things that I didn't, so I listed it in pure profit. And then the last thing is a bundle, y'all. I never get bundle sales, so I'm really excited. I hope this means that I'm getting getting more in my closet that people are able to pick from and like choose, because I felt like before the reason I wasn't getting bundles is because people couldn't find but one thing that they liked. And so this is a really good sign, I think. And there was a home good item in it, which is like exactly what I want. I want people to go through and say, oh, well, I can get some clothes and I can get a home good item, and maybe even I can get something for my kids, you know? Okay, so this bundle, she bundled it, and then I went in and waited a little bit to see if she was gonna offer me, and when she didn't, I offered her a discount plus a shipping discount, the $4.99 shipping. And so originally 30, 40, 18. So originally it was gonna be $88. And when I went over how much I paid for everything and how much everything was listed, so this piece was mustard seed, new with tag, beautiful pink, like flare like short pants. I got this in a B&G trading box, which I will link the unboxing above, a long time ago. And it was kind of saturated, like the market was saturated. It was probably in a lot of boxes, so that's been sitting a while. I paid $7.60 for each thing in that box. This sign, it was a good size sign. It was like 18 inches by something. Wooden sign. I got this part of a big bundle I bought of a family friend, which I made back my money on a long time ago. This has been sitting, so basically it cost me nothing at this point. I was very ready for it to go. And then this last thing was actually what brought her to my closet to begin with. I had just listed it. I don't think it had been but a couple hours. And it was this beautiful Victoria's Secret lingerie romper with halter neck, and it was called Bali. I don't want to say Bali, it's Bali. Bali patchwork was the print. And that's what brought it to my closet, and I paid $3 for that. So basically I had about $10 into it all. And so I gave her a really good deal at $65, and then like after my total earnings were $50, so I made $40 off of this bundle. So definitely worth it for me. So let's look at all the numbers for Poshmark. So it was a total of $241 in sales off of 9 items for an average sale price of $27. And there were no full price sales, unfortunately. But there was one right after I stopped like tracking for the week that I can't wait to share with y'all next week. I'm really excited about it. Yes, there was no full price sales, unfortunately. There were 5 offers to me and 4 people took offers to likers, which is amazing. That is not common, and I really do think that my VA is, again, paying off. So if you don't have a virtual assistant, I highly recommend it. If your closet has gotten over 350, 400, you're wasting time sharing your own closet. Trust me. I have a video here that I will link about why you should get a VA. And I don't have any kind of affiliation with my personal VA. You can do whatever you want, but money wise, time wise, it is worth it. So I highly recommend you watch that. And it has definitely increased my sales. So yeah, happy about my Posh sales for the week. And I really think this next week coming is going to be better, because just over this weekend I've had some really good sales off of Poshmark. So alright, then the Hobby Lobby. Oh my god, the reason I said Hobby Lobby is because the brand that I'm about to tell you about is Hobby Horse. And I was talking about, and it was in my head, and I was trying to say eBay. I got this. I can do this. Okay, for eBay, the first thing that sold is this vintage Hobby Horse sequined vest. So, it was a Mardi Gras vest. I mean, I can't call it anything else. It was a Mardi Gras vest. It was really, really cool. It was snap up. It was women's medium, and someone offered me $25 plus shipping. So I took that. I spent $3 on it. Here's the last of the video games. Well, I don't think it's the last, but it's one of the last of the video games of that giant bundle I purchased. So I had nothing into this. And this one actually sat for a long time. It wasn't worth very much. In fact, it sold for $6 with free shipping, so I made like $1 off of it, but someone is happily playing that game, I hope. So the next I have this fresh produce pink and purple papaya fruit print dress. It was a Sadie dress. It was a large. I picked this up for $2 at my Goodwill's $2 sale. I've never sold this brand before, and so I wanted to try it out. I'd heard other people talk about it, and so yeah, it actually sold fairly quickly for $16 plus shipping. This was a really great find that I was so excited about, and I'm really glad I got what I got for it and how quickly it sold. So it is a vintage, I think it was Pioneer Wear Southwestern leather and wool blanket coat. So it was like more like a blazer. So amazing. It was in impeccable condition, except for right here on the collar it had like a little bitty spot. But it was a women's 12, so like I could fit in it, which was really nice. I feel like a lot of the vintage pieces that I end up finding are much smaller. So I had it listed at like $75, I want to say. And someone offered me $60 on eBay, and I took it, and I hope they're enjoying it. $60 plus shipping, and I paid $6 for it. So this was a bad buy. Not only was it a bad buy for like the brand really wasn't that great, but it also had a huge flaw. So it's a W5 black floral embroidered bishop sleeve sweatshirt material. Size XL. I don't remember if they offered or I offered 12 for it. It does have a hole. I'm ready for them to like get it and give me a positive rating. I put there was a hole everywhere, but you know, you always have that like moment of, oh, are you gonna claim you didn't know about it? So anyway, it was like a hole right here that could easily have been stitched up if you know what you're doing, and I do not. I do not sew things. It's probably a skill I should acquire while I'm doing this, but I don't have the time to waste with that. I'd rather just leave it behind or sell it flawed, which is what I did. So I sold it for 12. I did pay 4 for it, so at least I got my money back, right? So this was a quick flip. These Democracy seamless ankle skimmer floral embroidered jeans in women's 6. I've never sold Democracy jeans in a small size. They've always been larger sizes. So So I was kind of like iffy about picking these up, but it was during like a really good shopping trip and I just felt good about everything. And I have been doing really well with embroidered jeans lately. So picked these up. They were marked up to $7, but they sold fairly quickly for $30. An offer I sent to the people, and I think I had it at like $35. So this sat forever. I was so excited. I remember finding this. It was a splendid new with tag top, and I was like, yes, splendid new with tag, blah blah blah. Sat forever. I'm so glad it sold for $16. I would have probably taken $5. That's a lie. I don't know. I'm just so glad it's gone because oh, sat forever. I paid $4 or $5 for it. I got this Beach Lunch Lounge white and blue striped linen dress. Looks like nautical. I love this style of beach lunch lounge clothing because it's just reminds me of the beach. Like I just want to wear this with some sandals on the beach. It was an XL and it sold for $20 on an offer to me, and I paid $2 for it on a sale. So these vintage 1971 curtains, I purchased these thinking that they were sheets. They were labeled as twin sheets, and they sat for a very long time during my move, and then when I finally took them out to list them, they were not sheets, they were curtains. So I was very like about if they were gonna sell because they were also like oddly sized curtains. I could tell, I don't really know if, like from what I could tell, they were originally curtains, but I feel like they had sized them different. It was an interesting situation. And they weren't in like the best condition either. You know how curtains have that yellowing effect if they're in the direct sunlight. Yeah, and they had just been well loved. So I was very happy someone offered me $40. I paid $10 for them, but someone offered me $40 and I took it. So that was great. Flip. Then we've got something else that sat forever. Luckily, I picked these up at my first trip to the Bins over a year ago. Jack by BB Dakota flannel button-up tunic, dress, tunic, something like that. It was an extra small. It sold for $15 plus shipping. And then the last thing is this Pure Jill cotton sleeveless ombre dress in a large. Sold for $20. It was an offer I sent to them, and I paid $2 for it. So not too bad. On eBay, it was a total of 11 items for $260. Average sale price was $24. Yeah, not bad. I find eBay does best. This is really something I'm really finding lately. eBay does best during the week, and Poshmark does best on the weekend. It never fails. Like my eBay sales on the weekend, my eBay sales during the week. That's what's keeping me afloat, and then it's vice versa for the weekend. So I find it funny to think about things like that. Okay, so then for Mercari, we've got this Sundance gray embroidered sweatshirt. It was so cute because it kind of had like a wide neck, and then it was this overlay of sheer material that was this gold like floral embroidery. It was so cute. And I picked it up for $2 on sale, and it sold for $32 with free shipping. All of my Mercari listings are free shipping except for shoes or like big heavy items. Then we've got these vintage current post a note postcard set. So it was a box set, and like on the one side you had the note, and then you flipped it over, you could put the address. They were really cute. They were vintage 1970s, 80s maybe. And I had picked up a huge box of these at an estate sale. It wasn't necessarily just these, but lots of cards. And it's funny because this is the second batch from that has sold, and both have sold on Mercari, which I was not expecting. I really thought eBay would have been the place for these. But these sold for $20, and I had $8 total into 2 giant boxes. So that was paid for with these first ones that sold. So after that, everything else is going to be profit. This is also a quick flip from Old Navy. It was a dark wash jean denim jacket. It was 4X, which is one of the reasons I picked it up. It was also new with tag. It's the second reason I picked it up, and it was $4. So don't frown on these brands like LuLaRoe, Old Navy, Forever 21, American Eagle. People love these brands, and they know their size in them, and you know, if you can find them in good condition for a good price, and like Old Navy plus sizes do extremely well, I recommend thinking about picking them up. This one sold for $30 with free shipping in like a couple days. And then the last thing, which sold in like 30 minutes, this is one of the quickest sales I've ever had. I'm still surprised because I've never picked up belts before. I've only ever picked up like 1, maybe 2. Neither have ever sold. And then I picked up 6 that were definitely from the same person because they all were that same like Western boho style. And this one was no different. It was honcho chain belt. And it was silver with the turquoise. Like, it was a really, really cool belt. I really did like it. I paid $3 for it, and it sold for $28 with free shipping in 30 minutes. It was crazy. So on Mercari, I sold 4 items for $110 with a $28 average sale price. Always, my average sale price is higher over there because shipping is free. Like, you have to take that into account. So overall, I bumped back up into the 600s this week. So sorry guys, my camera just randomly shut off and my battery is now low, so I'm gonna like speed through the end of this. So my gross sales were $611. I sold 24 items. Average sale price was right on the money at $25, which is my goal currently. And after a 20% off from the top, just makes it easy to explain it to y'all that I'm just taking 20% off for all fees, take away the shipping, and take away my cost of goods. I come out with about a $360 profit for the week, which I'm very happy about. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment below, tell me what your favorite thing is that I sold this week, or tell me what your favorite thing that you sold was this week, or just say hi, and I will gladly talk to you down there. Give me a thumbs up if you like these videos, and subscribe if you haven't. I would really, really appreciate it, and I will see you all on the